Bright Suns, Darth Tuba fans, unboxing fans, Star Wars fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. This time we are on location in the wonderful land of Batuu. Yes, it was a surprise visit on the personal level. I flew down to where Batuu is to help Darth Tuba Jr. here. Our daughter moved from one location to another in the same area, and we had some time before my flight home, so we figured let's spend it on Batuu. So here we are. So we thought we'd just do a little walk around and see what's going on. Okay, so this video is being recorded around mid-October 13th, and it is not light on the crowds. I think this is a residual of the people here for the 50th of Walt Disney World. So we're just enjoying the ambiance, which to me is among the best things about this, is the amazing ambiance of the whole area. So thought we would just do kind of a walk around. We are gonna go to Smuggler's Run and see if we can get on the single rider for that. All waits today are pretty long.
Talk about this standby line, what they're doing.
Yes, there's a standby line. For those that don't know, they had gotten rid of the virtual boarding groups for Rise of the Resistance. So today we have a 155-minute wait, which is something we're not going to do. I don't have time for that. But the line is actually stretching out away from Batuu and into Disney's Hollywood Studios. I always love the detail here. My favorite is the sound. Are you up for a blue milk? You sure? Okay, I might get one a little later, but actually, I think we have to do the mobile order anyway.
Yeah,
so, all right, so I'll wait on that a little bit. So this large structure here is where there's going to be an entrance. This is where people are going to enter from the Halcyon transport, and come in and have their extended Star Wars adventure. So that's pretty cool. Whoa! Sounds like something's landing right now. Anybody coming down? Anybody happening? Usually I think there'd be steam.
It's supposed to be steam.
Yeah.
Don't fall for the same thing that my friend and I did. Looking so hard and nothing came out.
You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. There might be a time stamp on when they might make an appearance, but another cool entrance there. There's definitely potential for growth here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Oh, it looks like they have plenty restocked our first order short range evacuation vehicle. One of the things I learned, if you watch my previous episodes, they actually sent me a bogus one that was missing the inside seats. But if you look in here, you can actually see it. You can see that little gray thing in there. I didn't look when I bought it, and it was missing. So it was an incomplete toy. But they sent me a brand new one, free of charge, just with only my word. So that was really nice of them to do that. I took pictures, but that was nice. I would like them to have all these things on the upper level for sale, please. The helmets, the cannon, the fire sprayer, even the blaster. Those would be really nice things to sell too. That would be great. Moving on. We've been here, we've been fortunate to be traveling down to visit our daughter multiple times this year, and we've been able to...
2 times in the summer.
2 times in the summer. I'm here now. We'll be here again in December. Normally we're just here once or twice a year, and with COVID, it took us almost a full year since we were between visits. But it's nice to be able to, to see kind of more updates as they happen. Although being here as often as we are, we're not seeing as many updates, of course. Still, just to walk around here, it's just amazing. So one of the things that happens in the parks that a lot of people don't always see is these little QR codes, these little Star Wars related QR codes, and these Arabesh symbols. If you download the Disney Play app that's part of the extension, it's an extension of the My Disney Experience, you can actually go into here and like you can scan these and actually find different items that you kind of collect virtually. You can also translate any kind of Arabesh, and you can also go around and hack into things like over here. There are these little machine, this one might not be active, but these little machines here, okay, these little things right here, you can actually change them from red to blue and blue to red. That one might not be active, but ones like that. And sometimes when you hack, you can actually turn things on, like you can force the spaceships to give off steam, that kind of thing. So there's some cool interactive things to do if you're here and the rides have too much of a wait and you have no money to spend on collectibles and all the dining is like sold out. So it's important to be aware of that. They have options for you. And there we are. The Millennium Falcon. So let's see. Looks like standby is about 70 minutes.
We could try single.
Let's see what single rider does. Is single rider active? The sign's on, so I think it is.
We can ask.
May not look like much, but you got it where it counts, kid.
We did it last time together, so I think this works, and we're also inside.
Yeah, and there's always a chance that when you do single rider, we're a party of two, so we might be separated. Probably will be, and there generally is a bit of a wait.
Yes.
Okay, she's going to be a gunner, so we'll meet at the end.
Guys, continue on to the Millennium Falcon.
All right, entering the Falcon. I am an engineer.
First time for you guys in the back?
I'm a vet. I've done this.
We're gonna wait here for the signal and then I'll send you guys right in. You guys wanna wait for this one?
I'm spotting the porgs next.
Right this way to the left.
Oh, there's the training remote. There it is.
Alright, is this your first time?
A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now get a move on and know that I have complete faith in you. But I am coming along with you just in case.
Okay, Honda.
Fair test. In your flashing
Okay.
button.
We are being piloted by two very young children. It's gonna be great. Here we go.
Push the flashing button to take off. Move your stick to fly right, and then
Checking my little thing here. All my gauges are good. Here we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh. Fixing. All right, I'm good. Okay, hold on.
Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Oh boy.
Jump the lights, pull it.
There's the train.
Fixing.
Keep shooting. They've not got to us.
shooting.
Take evasive action.
He's shooting. Fixing. Trying to fix.
There it is. Now
Good
for
job,
that
Blair.
train.
Uh-oh. We got some damage here.
Engineers.
We're at 93%.
Excellent. Now, gunners. The cargo free. Left
Alright.
pilot, brakes.
Ah!
Hey. Oh, my friends, that could have been much worse.
Oh boy.
Okay. It's much worse.
Whoa!
Yes. You
That was-
got one. Excellent, my friends.
Okay.
Power up the ship. I go axiom.
Power it up, power it up, power it up.
You see?
Okay, we're still at 93%. We're good, we're good. Okay, something.
They did something.
This is, that's bumpy ride.
So we can harpoon that last guy.
I got a harpoon.
Harpooning. Pilots into the
Uh-huh.
center.
Oh,
Do you
oh.
see those big white rings? Which is black. Gunners, shoot the train.
Oh, I dropped my phone.
Distraction!
Oh my
Fire
goodness.
the missiles at the train! Hurry!
What did I do?
Whoa! Whoa!
Hit the boosters! Boost! Boost! Boost!
Whoa!
I don't believe it, but we made it!
79%. Not too bad.
Let's get up!
Oh, asteroid! Oh God! Oh dear!
Driver's fail.
Oh!
Evasive maneuvers!
Something! Oh!
Company!
Ah! Oh, fixing!
He's right!
Nothing or no!
Let them follow us
Ah!
back to the resistance!
No!
Last.
Oh my goodness!
Down!
Down! 67%! Ah! Whoa! Fixing! Fixing! Woo! Oh! Ah!
Yes, Chewie will
Yay,
pilot us in
Chewie!
remote. You retrieved one container
Whoa!
of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance.
Okay.
You heard the first order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is... Oh, that is rough.
Oh, okay. The details. Okay. Oh, I was hot shot. Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, my friends. I'm afraid we have picked up a hitchhiker.
Uh-oh.
Enfin, scan the exterior of the Falcon for life forms. You see, this happens sometimes when you travel through uncharted regions of the galaxy as much as I do. It is not unusual to find a stray species or two clinging to the hull.
Uh-oh.
Nothing, but keep looking. The last thing I want is to let another Raptor loose in here.
Uh-oh. Raptor? What about a Raptor? What?
Time for you to go.
Okay.
Go.
All available.
Yeah, we did some serious damage on this one. Okay. That was a fun one. Okay. That was some unique adventure. Did some things we don't normally do. Hold on.
Wait a minute, I don't think you're allowed to go there.
I'm just going for a second. Green it. It's a Raptor in carbonite. Whoa.
See?
They're hauling Raptor. How was yours?
It was actually pretty good. We did very well. Hondo said something. He said, we have a stowaway.
Oh,
and then
us
it
too.
stopped.
Us too. It stopped and we had to stop.
And I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like,
When
Are
you
you gonna tell us?
when you
No.
landed,
he said,
when you came out of hyperspace the second time, did you have asteroids?
no,
We got the asteroid belt.
you got the asteroid.
Yes, we were flying right
It's
through it.
different then.
Yes, it's different because it depends on where the ride falls.
Wow.
But also, we had two kids
Yeah.
piloting.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, and they were both like yelling at each other, and it was hysterical.
That's
But my back is really sore right now
Oh, yes.
because we hit him. If there was a rock, we hit it.
Oh.
If there was a ship, we hit it. And if there
Oops.
was
Anything.
the only thing we didn't hit was the second coaxium that we were supposed to hit. But it was a lot of fun. And and it was fun being an engineer because I had to keep fixing stuff. Because they kept crashing it, so I had to keep fixing it. So it was a lot of fun. It was good. You know, as much as I love the Rise of the Resistance ride, I think in some ways that Falcon ride was so much fun. I think it doesn't get a good rap. I think it needs another. You know, the nice thing about
go on a lot more than you think.
It's really great multiple. There was things happening on this trip, on this ride, that I never experienced before. And I've been on it a dozen times, so pretty cool stuff. I'm feeling like a blue milk. Yeah, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna grab a blue milk. I'll be right here.
I'll find you back here.
All right. So sad. Either somebody accidentally dropped it, or maybe they took one taste and threw it out. We'll never know.
That's quite a lightsaber, young one. Similar to what a young Jedi might use. Very interesting.
There's just something about drinking blue milk on Batuu with two stormtroopers staring us down that just makes you feel good. So, bright suns. A lot of people have had some mixed reactions to this, and I think part of it is because they want this to be a milkshake because they think blue milk. But I, for one, I'm fine with particularly the blue milk. I like the green milk. I just like the blue milk a little bit better. And to me, it feels like it's very refreshing. And it doesn't feel like it's gonna sit in your stomach. It's like a plant-based thing. And that's always very much better for you when it comes to for people who might have any kind of dairy issues. Not that I do, but it just feels good. It feels good going down, and it tastes good. So, cheers to our blue milk. Docmundars here. I think that's. Could you hold my milk? I'm just going to go in real quick. All right.
Is there a wait list? Copy, thank you so much.
Just gotta put your mask on.
Oh, yes. Sorry, thank you. Chad, do you know how many people are?
Just gonna say a quick hello to Doc. How you doing, Doc? You doing all right? Everything good? Business good? Business getting back up to normal? I see. Uh-oh. Shaking his head. I know, man. Business is always tough. It's always tough.
So it was not a virtual wait. Oh, look.
Oh, what are you counting? What are you counting? What? I never noticed his beard. Certainly, also really cool, all of these things hanging from the lights. I don't think I ever noticed all these cool, these like little mobiles hanging. I wonder if each of them tell a story. It's so cute when it's little. It's gonna grow. And someday it can grow up to eat and then eventually spit out a notorious bounty hunter. Ooh, what's this? Ooh.
So is that a sketchbook or no?
I don't know.
Almost.
Almost a sketchbook. Just has that little thing in it. But still cool. I like the binding on it. That's kind of neat. For all those Maz Kanata fans, you got this awesome replica of her statue. We have is this Bronto Roasters, right? Where it comes with a nifty. Keep roasting that. Keep roasting it. Roaster, keep roasting it, 88. Or whatever your name is. To us, OG Star Wars fans, who will always be 88. Much better role here than torturing droids. So, using a pod racer engine, really cool. And of course, we have our nice little covered market here. Popcorn is back. That's awesome. Katsuka's Tettle, which now made an appearance on the Bad Batch. You got a really cool costuming place. You got the toy. Oh my God, look at this. Well, looks like Vader's been pretty popular here. That's okay. Nice. And we have, of course, the creature stall. And one cool thing, if you're here and you want to do something for free, there's usually a Batuu citizen over here teaching you how to play Sabacc and some of the other puzzle games. Pretty cool stuff. Sabacc's going to become very important because if you're booking a cruise on the Halcyon, there will be definitely a Sabacc tournament. So Mom and I are going to be practicing for our hopeful booking of the cruise in November of next year. It's our hope. We'll see. End of line. All right, so here is the line for Rise of Resistance, now 140 minutes, which is about 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's actually not too bad.
For them to open it back up to this is actually not bad at all.
Considering that it was like almost 3 hours. And the line originally went outside of the land. You know, that kind of takes you out of it a little bit. Look at all these people lining up to rise with the Resistance.
They can wait for it, not like be bummed out that they couldn't, that their phone's not working.
Yeah, and sadly, almost. Whoops. Yeah, the thing with this is that there's no secret in terms of line waiting. Yeah. Even if you get up really early to come here, you're going to wait to get in and wait to get into with all the other people that are trying to get in early. You might wait a lesser amount of time. The only advantage I would say is to maybe wait until the very last minute before the park closes. I feel like people do that a lot, right? And they can't turn you away from the line.
Right.
As long as you get in line 1 minute before the closing.
Yes.
That would be the only suggestion we would have.
But maybe don't do that just so that the cast members people still do it. But maybe try to think about it before you do that.
Well,
oh, it still goes out.
Yeah, well, I think it just turns around. Oh, no, it does. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, apologize. It's still going out. We're leaving the park here. You'll see in a minute. Well, Karina here worked as a cast member in the college program. She wasn't in Galaxy's Edge. She was in Animal Kingdom before Galaxy's Edge opened, or just as it was opening. And her store, she worked in retail, and her store was the Island Mercantile, which is the store that remains open after closing. So it was a bit of an annoyance when all these people would get online for Flight of Passage, which is the most popular ride in Animal Kingdom, and then come to the store. So it's okay to go on the ride, just don't go shopping after that.
I think
there's a line. There it is outside of exiting the park. We are going to take a quick break from Galaxy's Edge and go and check out Muppet Vision 3D, which has a new pre-show relating to Muppets Haunted Mansion. Great show on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it. And then we're going to head back in to get our lunch. Okay, that was an Outpost Puff. Basically, the Galaxy's Edge version of a cream puff, like a chocolate cream puff. It's really good. The puff itself was a little hearty, like kind of almost like still working on some of it. It's kind of hard to cut it with the fork. So if you want to split it, you might want to just get a knife and split it up. But that was really good. Definitely good for sharing. Okay. Coming out of the Savi's workshop with their new lightsabers. Nice little area, little exit area where you get your new lightsabers. It's an awesome experience. Highly recommend you do it. It's kind of a pricey thing to do more than once, although I probably will get in there another time in the future, just not right now. And sometimes it goes late into the night where the park closes, but people are still in line for their droids. Or sorry, of the sabers. Here's where they're in line for their droids. This is where you go in if you want to check out all the droid stuff there. Let's see what new. No shortage of droid makers over there. Oh, let's love that. What do we have here? We have booster rockets. They have booster rockets now. Ooh. So these are cute. Ooh. Ooh. It's like an old oil can. Like the old droid oil, but for droids. Oh, these are cute. I like this. And these shirts are great.
Look at that.
Industrial automation.
I don't know how heavy it is.
Probably heavy. Okay. Let it not be said that this wasn't a good idea.
No, it's smart.
They're adorable. I love this. It's like recycled, making droids out of recycled parts.
The shirts were a great idea.
Yes. That's a nice lounge fly. I love that. And I love how over here you can get more droid heads.
Yeah.
If you want to change up your droid a little bit. You know, you all want a new hairdo. Why wouldn't droids want a new helmet? Right, guys? Let me see if I can hack the droids. Hello, guys. Okay, so using the data pad, we were able to hack the two of the droids there. And if you hang out with them even without hacking, they kind of end up having some interesting conversations.
Yeah.
And if you walk right under this little covered area right here, over outside the market, and listen, you can actually hear a radio station from time to time that broadcasts. Pretty cool stuff. And of course, if you're gonna buy a Coke product, you might as well buy from one of our friendly droid creatures here, droid characters. You know, I used to feel that one of the complaints I had that they didn't follow through on was there aren't a lot of walk-around droids. And then I realized that
It's impossible.
the problem with droids is that everyone's going to want to crowd around them.
Yeah, and then that's
So they may be working on some stuff. But in the meantime, the carts, they do move, they do interact with you. You just have to talk to them. And they generally will interact. So you do have droids in the park. You know, you don't have to buy anything. You can just go and say hi to the droids. So they have actually followed through to some degree on that. I hope they'll do more. But that's good for now. And there is still an excessive wait for lines. I always wonder if they're gonna have if there's gonna end up being a single rider line on this one.
Yeah.
Feels like they could do it, but I don't know if they ever bothered to figure it in.
Maybe later in the future when it gets really bad.
Yeah, or when it starts to die, when the crowd starts to die down a little bit. But it
Which
seems
will
like it's
probably
going to be.
in January to February, but then it'll be back.
No, I mean like for permanently. Probably like 10 years
Yeah.
when the tech gets old. But there it is. There's your lines. People are like, we don't like the boarding group. Well, here it is without the boarding group. So you get what you get, and you don't get upset. Well, sadly, it is time for us to leave Batuu because it's time for me to get ready to head out and fly back to my home port, the Darth Tuba Studios. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba, Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show on Facebook. Check out the merch designed by artist extraordinaire Karina Megalio on our TeePublic store. Link is in the description to support the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you.